Hey there, 2018 Orlando Fringe artists. Congratulations on getting into the Orlando Fringe, and we're so excited that you're going to be taking part. My name is Brian Sikorsky, and I'm the marketing coordinator here at Orlando Fringe. My job as the marketing coordinator is not just to promote the Orlando Fringe to the general audiences and get the patrons into the seats, but my job also is to make sure that each of your shows look its best, so that when a patron is looking for information about the Fringe, they don't go, "What the hell is that?" We want something that's going to be eye-catching and something that's going to want the patrons to want to learn more. So we have a couple different partners here at Orlando Fringe that help us make sure that we get the message out to our patrons as best as possible. So I want to go through those with you today, and I'm going to be doing some videos in the coming weeks to help you market your shows a little bit better, give you some tips about marketing to the patrons here at the Orlando Fringe. But the first thing I want to talk about today are the image requirements. And the things that we specifically need here at Orlando Fringe to make sure that your show looks its best. So the first one that I want to talk about is our printed program. And first thing I need is a 4-inch by 4-inch image at 300 DPI. 300 DPI means that this is going to be a high-res image that's able to be printed in the program. Anything under 300 DPI will not look its best. It may look pixelated, it may look a little blurry, and it's just not going to be a great representation of your show. Most likely you're having someone help you with these graphics. If you're not, then you hopefully will know what that means. If you don't, feel free to reach out to me and I'll try to help you as best I can. If you are having somebody create these images for you and these graphics, just make sure they have that information, that you need a 4-inch by 4-inch, 300 DPI. Someone who's doing your graphic design, they will know what that means. So just make sure that they get that info. That's for our printed program. And then for our ticketing website, we need 2 images. The first one we need is a 450 pixel by 450 pixel image that is 72 DPI. So we're looking at another square image, just like we did with the printed program. But this one, specifically at 72 DPI, is a lower resolution, something that's adequate for screens. You can give us the 300 DPI and hope that we can change them down to 72, but you have to understand, with over 150 shows, if every single person asks us to resize their images, it will be quite cumbersome, and I'm just an army of one. So I'd please prefer that you folks please take the moment to take your image and make it a 72 DPI item as well. If it's a 300, I will hopefully be able to get it changed for you as quick as I can, but and it doesn't take much time. But with 150 some odd shows, if everyone asked me to do it, it would take me over a day or 2 to get them done. So please take the time to do the items the way we're asking. We really appreciate it. The other image that we need for the ticketing website is a 960 pixel wide by 200 pixel tall banner image for the ticketing site. So you'll see when we go to our website, the patrons will look at the list of shows, they'll see that square image, and then if they want to see more information, they'll click on the name of your show, and they'll be taken to this ticketing page. And on your ticketing page, you'll see that we have the banner, the page looks great, your show is represented nice, and hopefully those patrons will read it and say, where do I sign up? How do I buy tickets? They click it, and then you have extra seats filled in your house. So that's our ticketing site. And that 960 by 200 image is also 72 DPI, or dots per inch. The last place that I want to tell you folks about is our app. And our Fringe app is used by a lot of patrons. So we have 2 different kind of images that we need for that one. We need a 450 pixel wide by 200 pixel tall image. So we're looking at a shorter rectangular kind of banner for this one. And here's an example of how it looks on the app. When someone clicks on the app, they see there's the picture of the show at the top, the description, along with some other information for them, and they can buy tickets right from there. The other image that we need for the app is a very small, teeny tiny 80 by 80 pixel image, again at 72 DPI for the screen. It's very small, don't expect to get a lot of information in there, but basically you want just a small icon to represent your show. Be it a smaller image, preferably no text, something that's going to jump out to the patron as they're looking through the list of shows that may want them to click on it to get more. So in review, we need the following images. we need a 4-inch by 4-inch, 300 DPI printable program image. Preferably minimal text. Try to keep this a nice, clear, crisp image, something that's going to be eye-catching to the patron. We also need a 450 pixel by 450 pixel, 72 DPI square image for our ticketing website. And then for the ticketing website, we also need the 960 pixel wide by 200 pixel tall banner image for your ticketing site. That also is 72 DPI. And then lastly, for the app, we need a 450 wide by 200 pixel tall banner image for your landing page on the app, as well as an 80 by 80 pixel 72 DPI icon for our Fringe app. Now, as far as delivery of these images, you'll be sent an email with some Dropbox links. Those Dropbox links will also be on the artist portal, and hopefully they'll be right below this video, so you'll be able to click on those and submit those individual graphics. We really appreciate if you get those done as quick as possible. The deadline for submission is 5 p.m. on February 22nd. Please try to get them in sooner, because there's a lot of work that's going to go into making sure these files get to where they need to go, and we need as much time as we can. If everyone waits to the last minute, it creates a bit of a problem. So please, get your images in early. And let's talk about format of images. The preferred format of the images would be a PNG file. A PNG has great data compression, smaller size, colors look good. It's always pretty much a guarantee that you're going to have a great image with a PNG. You can use JPEG. JPEG, sometimes the colors don't match quite right, and your show may not look quite the way you wanted it to. You can also submit your images as a TIFF, a TIFF file, or you can submit it in the absolute last case as a PDF. Although that is a worst case scenario, please don't submit a PDF unless you absolutely have no other option. And if you do submit a PDF, please make sure that you have outlined all the text. The worst thing would be if a PDF comes to me and all of a sudden I don't have the right font for the text on your document. So again, the preferred format would be a PNG file. So that's basically it. Those are the files that we're going to need to make sure that your show looks its best. And again, we just want to stress February 22nd at 5 p.m. That's the deadline. Hopefully you're not going to be one of those people that waits to the last minute, and I'll see your stuff nice and early. I'll be able to look at it and say, hey, it looks great. And if you have any questions, then I can always answer it with a little bit of time to spare. So that's all I've got. And again, if you have any questions, just feel free to reach out to me. You can reach out to me at marketing@orlandofringe.org, and I can help you out. Have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you folks nice and soon. Congrats again on being part of the 2018 Orlando Fringe.